Huzzah! We are live. It's gonna be a low.
What? What did you say?
I was gonna say this is gonna be a low energy stream, but then I stopped.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, but I'm glad you realized why you should have stopped.
Yeah. Sometimes I do that. I realize what I'm about to say, so I just don't say it, and then you're like, what? And I'm like, I don't want to say it now.
Yeah.
You don't want me to say it, trust me. That's what I'm gonna start doing when you like trust me, you don't want me to say it.
Well, yeah, like I always just like, if you're gonna say something about stream, if you were watching the stream, what would that make you do?
Right.
You know what I mean? So if you're like, hey, we're fixing to end, y'all, people be like, oh, well, there's not much more. Okay, I'm gonna go on. You know?
All right.
Okay. The stuff is actually already outside from my morning sesh. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Would you carry the pipe?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. There it is. All right. I'll meet y'all out there. Oh, let's change the titles though.
Okay. Come join the hangout.
All right. Let's go. We'll meet y'all outside.
Shakalaka says penis.
What's up, Shaka? Like I said, we will meet y'all outside. Kelburn's in here real quick too.
Holy shit.
Hi, pals. How it's going? It's going better than it was earlier.
It's going.
Yeah.
Not fast, but going.
Yeah. Look at the title. You'll understand why. All right. Everything else is out there. I think we only need the snake pipe.
Okay.
If that's what you're gonna smoke out of.
Yep. Oh, we don't need the weed.
Thought so.
Okay.
Oh, you mean the weed to grind? Yeah, grab that. You know something else I got to think too? I didn't sleep a lick last night either.
Oh, really?
Because of my mouth.
Oh.
So, sleep deprivation combined on top of that.
I was like, I thought he said he took his medicine last night.
I did?
Yeah. I think your sleep deprivation didn't help any.
Right.
Even though you took your medicine, it didn't help any with stuff.
Well, also medicine doesn't get in your system that fast.
Yeah, I know, but Devlin,
and Lil Man's in here.
everybody.
Everybody's coming on in. How y'all doing?
We like that. This is a big sesh.
Yeah. I got my surgery today and I feel great. Kick ass! Hey, we told you it was not that big a deal. I can't be that high energy. That felt
I was draining.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Devlin's lurking.
Oh, okay. He gave a countdown, right?
Yes.
I had a seizure at work today, y'all. So I'm gonna be pretty low energy.
We're gonna be chill.
I was talking about stuff not to say. Yay, too, man. This isn't exactly one that's hideable. You know what I mean? Haven't said that.
I think it's different from the horse's mouth than mine.
Yeah.
You're a horse.
Could you? No, that's all right.
What?
That sleep was amazing. I think I went to sleep before they even put the mask on me, and I can see only one thing now. It's great. Well, that's good.
Wasn't it for a tooth thing?
I thought it was for eye or something.
Oh, I can't remember what it was for. Because I remember Lumen asking about being anesthesia, but we had all talked about it going under for our teeth getting pulled.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why I'm getting mixed up. Just curious, little man. What was it about anesthesia that scared you? I know quite a few people are scared of anesthesia, but I think they're more afraid of not waking up. But I'm curious as to if that is the same thing with your case, little man. Bear. Oh yeah. Bear hugs and bong hits to you for the hard day. The hard day.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It'll be good to get a bowl in me. And yay, tube man.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I haven't smelled. I came home and I went directly to the bed and laid down and
Yeah.
didn't budge for 3 hours.
You pretty much didn't.
Give Tube Man a puff? Dude, I'll hit Tube Man up good once I get this my first lungful in me. Well, that's what I want to do after a seizure is lay down.
Can you hand me a lighter?
I was strongly considering being like, could somebody go get me a squishmallow so I could just fucking lay down?
Oh, at your place of work?
I was like, I just want to just stretch out just for like 10 minutes. I don't care that I'm in the bathroom floor.
Oh, like while you're waiting for your Uber and
Yeah.
waiting to get up or be able to get up.
Yeah, but then I was like, I'll go on to the break room. Oh, you beat Red Dead Redemption 2? Nice. Did you like it? Now don't tell us anything because we're gonna play that
Eventually.
Yeah, so don't
reveal
spoil,
anything.
But how did you like it?
We finally beat Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah.
So now I've got that story mode locked in. Good.
I loved how the final line in the game was a Lethal Weapon reference.
Oh,
I'll tell you one thing, T. I'm getting too old for this.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what happens if you do choose either A or B and not C as Franklin.
If you choose A, or whoever killed Michael is, one indigo child split. I'll give him black fist. Black eye. Oh yeah, ending A. If you choose to kill Michael, whoever you choose, you go get the other person to
help do
you.
it.
Yeah. If you choose to kill Michael, Frank, if you choose to kill Michael, Trevor won't help you.
Oh.
And he'll lose.
Because he's changed his mind.
Yeah, he'll lose his shit on you. Be like, you're just as bad as Michael, betraying people you love and stuff. And yeah, so then you got to go do that. And then Michael's like, what the fuck? You're like some little street thug, and I brought you in to make millions, and now you're betraying me and stuff.
Right.
And then if you choose to kill Trevor, the piece of shit Michael's like, yeah, I guess it's time. We got to get rid of him. Yeah.
Damn it, Michael.
Michael's like the worst character in the series.
Yeah, a little
the
bit.
problem with Michael is he's not quite as bad as Trevor, but he doesn't have a shit ass upbringing to blame it on.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And Trevor's just a bit psychotic. Like,
Yeah.
there's something going on with him, and I'm like, I'm not sure if he was like that before or after everything happened. It was probably a little bit before.
Well,
But I think when everything went down at the beginning, I think it just escalated things for him.
yeah, it did.
Fuck my foot.
Well, we didn't complete all his mom missions either.
Oh.
You know, after the game, there's like
Another mission.
Yeah, and she tells you to steal the Purdue farm. Or it's not.
Doodad.
It's not Purdue. That's the real one, but it's like Dupadoo Pharmaceuticals or something. Yeah, there's that whole scene, and then it turns out she just wants you to steal her OxyContin.
Oh.
Yeah, no, there's a couple mother missions after that, and it's you kind of learn that, oh, it's not all on Trevor.
Right.
But yeah, because it's almost like Michael was worse because he didn't quite do as bad of things, but he didn't have anything prompting him into that, you know? I passed GTA 5 4 times, 3 times on PC, 1 on 10 FPS. I've since killed the Michael with the gloomy end. Yeah. I've never done option A or B. I've always taken the third option.
All right, shall we? To Devlin.
Yay.
Yeah, we're thinking about playing Red Dead Redemption or Red Dead Redemption 2 to kind of hype us up while we wait for GTA 6. It's gonna be a whole year before it comes out again.
May 26th.
No. Like I said, I know what I'm getting you for your birthday, so don't pre-order it or anything.
I hope you got money.
I will.
I
In a
know.
year.
Well, I was just saying GTA 5, it's predicted it's going to be $100.
Oh, well, that's fine. For a normal edition?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and you know, everybody's up in arms about it. I'm like, this game took 10 years to make.
All right. I mean,
100's a lot, but I don't know. I compare it to like movies. People go pay $20 for 2 hours of entertainment. You know what I mean?
yeah.
What's my GTA counter at? Like, I
Yeah.
think we just busted 300 hours in that game.
Yeah.
$60 for 300 versus 20 for 2.
Right.
I'd say that's a hell of a lot better deal.
And then that's, that's choosing certain ways that we did stuff. I read somewhere, and I'm not sure if it was true or not, since it didn't happen, but you could kill the therapist.
Yeah, you can. He has more missions.
Yeah.
To like Trevor's mom, who we just.
Yeah. I wonder if we had visited him more, what his report at the end would have said.
Yeah, we should have visited him more. There's more to his storyline. We just never got around to doing it.
Yeah, which is fine, because I didn't like him. If it got to the point where it's like choose to kill or not kill the therapist, he would have been dead.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Dr. Friedlander.
Yeah.
By the way, when the second trailer for GTA 6 came out, I went to bed in a dream the whole time I was playing it. I dreamed the whole plot of the game. I finished it one night. We'll see when it comes out how well I guess it. Yeah. Apparently, Jason.
You gotta write it down though. You gotta write down a date and like take pictures of what your prediction was, so that when it does come out, you can say, look, a year ago I predicted this.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Oh, I was reading. Yeah, it's a little unrealistic in the GTAs how, you know, just sort of a random dude can clear a house full of SWAT team members in a suit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of a little superhero book character because it doesn't have the background to do that.
Plot armory. Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently Jason is going to be people, and he apparently has a.
Jason.
Should I give you a spoiler, or you pass it by yourself? What? No. Never ever give spoilers. In the trailer, Jason's going to be about the first GTA character who could plausibly do the things that they're doing in the games.
Oh.
Just because somebody noticed in the trailer, it like at one point it zooms up to him and he's shooting like that, and like half top of his arms view, and he apparently has an Army Rangers tattoo.
Oh, okay.
Those are like the special forces guys.
Oh, was it like tiny details we missed in the trailer, or might not have noticed in the trailer, and it's like, this guy has a Ranger tattoo?
Yeah.
I do kind of wish I knew more on Trevor's story, because it was... It's such a great character that he goes from this, like, just on the edge, borderline gonna punch someone just for like looking at them the wrong way, or at him the wrong way, to I love Patricia, to just so smart when they're getting the rundown of the and he's like scoping out the building and stuff like that, and and it's just like, what a character, you know.
Oh, Trevor was undoubtedly the smartest character.
Yeah, it's just
by
like
far.
It's like, you're so smart, and then you do some speed or whatever, and then it's like,
Yeah.
Psycho.
I wonder if weed actually does mess with meth.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know, but you know that when he was like, "Oh, I don't smoke weed. It messes with the speed."
It's 420 on much. Do a deadlift. Fucking Jared's like, take a. I'm sorry, that was funny.
Oh, but I do need to actually start this bowl.
Rez ain't doing no deadlifts in his state. He will take a puff though.
Have you seen the series? It's, I don't even know if I should say I laugh at this, because I want to get, this clip's gonna surface when I get big and then be like, it's misogynist, but it's really funny. There's a series on TikTok called Fit Chicks versus Normal Guys. It's like they've got like bodybuilder and training, you know, women out there jacked, and the guys are just out there having fun and demolish.
Oh. In like sports? Or...
Yeah. There's, in the mental competitions, it's dead heat. Right. But like there was like dragging a log and like filling a 55-gallon drum of water from the ocean and stuff, and it's like they're all like shit talking and trash talking, be like, y'all are just fucking pudgy and y'all don't go to the damn gym, bunch of lazy assholes and stuff. And then the guys are out there just like laughing and jumping and having fun.
What I like most about the trailer is the amount of weapons.
You're like, oh god, letters and numbers.
Kind of. I was just like, just shoot yourself.
I know what you're talking about, Shaka, and yeah, there was a good.
I want to start using that instead of take a hit. Do a deadlift. Shaka, you might be starting something.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take a hit now. Maybe.
Yeah, man. Damn, I've smoked like
W deal.
a fourth. Oh shit! I don't have kick up. But good thing you're paying attention.
This was a dead one. You goddamn right. I do have to pause that. Shaka could not have been more accurate on that.
Oh yeah.
Lucia's ass bouncing around like literal ass physics. Good God.
Who?
That's her name.
Oh.
Lucia.
Oh, okay.
Jason and Lucia.
Ah.
Man, where?
Ma'am, where am I?
Yeah. The physics of dad ass. You right on that. I believe that's the first game I've ever seen had ass physics. Jiggle physics since the 90s.
Right. Or like the people that were walking on the street.
Yeah.
Yeah. He pointed out the bubbles inside of a beer bottle, and he's like, look at the bubble physics. And I was like, yes. Bubbles. Tiny details. And I get the importance, but it's not something that it's just not something that I would have noticed. But the fact that they did it was great. Oh, that's why you're hesitating. This is why he was hesitating. His head hurts. He doesn't want to cough. And this is not the smoothest weed.
Oh, that hurts.
The vape is worse, isn't it?
Oh, I don't take a huge hit. Oh. That hurt.
My poor baby. Good thing you're off tomorrow.
When you cough after you had a seizure, it's like, you know how you cough, it raises your intracranial pressure. It's almost like you can feel it doing that, like right after you've had a seizure. Like it's almost, it feels tight inside your skull. Yeah.
That's like when I sneeze and it feels like my bones press against my muscles or my muscles press against my bones. Something is happening, but it doesn't feel like shrinking. It feels like expansion. But it feels like my bones go like in my muscles, and then things are sore.
It's probably your muscle doing that around the bone versus.
Probably.
Well, I just, things to change size, I feel like your muscle has a lot higher chance of doing that than your bones.
Well, yeah.
Have you seen that first humanoid looking robot that uses muscles instead of motors and stuff?
No.
It's pretty interesting. Somebody, one of the comments I saw though on it was, why are we trying to speed run Terminator? Okay, I'm going. I still need to beat the shit out of those aliens. They never came to me in my sleep. Oh, okay, well, you have some good luck with that. I hope you whoop up on them aliens.
And today I was all excited that I wasn't going to be getting a truck that I had to forklift things out of in the rain, because it never fails that that sometimes it's sunny, but sometimes there's rain. But it never fails that sometimes when I'm in the
usually always
forklift,
does one of those too.
it shut up.
Never fails. Sometimes it's sunny, sometimes it rains. Can't catch a break. It starts snowing, you gonna be up shit creek.
But it just never fails that whenever it rains, I have to get on the forklift and go outside.
Yeah.
So today I was all excited that we weren't getting a truck. We weren't expecting anything. And I was like, yay, no trucks for us today. Ah ha ha ha. And I was like, and no things I got to take across the street, right? And I was like, correct.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yes. Then a truck fucking came, and I was like, what is this truck? And they're like, we were sent here to collect these barriers. Instead of dropping off something, they were picking up something that I had to forklift in the rain. And I was like, son of a bitch. And there was intervals where it didn't rain today, but of course that is not when that truck arrived.
My version of that, I'm lying, I'm not going yet. Remember that story? Remind me to tell something about it raining every time I had to do something. I'm lying, I'm not going yet. Remember that story with the Russian National Guard? In short, they caught me again and almost took me to the police station when I was walking through the city. They said something like, well, you're from Kopiat, so get out of town. What fucking Kuleshov just doesn't want to understand and forgive. I'll agree with you. Well, actually, because I don't know what Kuleshov means. Now I'm all right. Well, I'll see you, Shaka. You have fun with those aliens.
Stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
Something that always happens.
The National Guard, you ain't gonna be able to be a Russian army guy.
Something that happens when it rains.
Okay, so 3 times in my life have I had to dig up a septic tank, and all 3 times it was the worst thunderstorms I've ever seen in my life.
What the fuck?
I mean, rain pouring down so hard, by the time you went to hit another dig, there was water in the hole you just made. Don't know why, but all 3 times have I had to. Not only that, it's been the middle of the night too. I remember when I was real. I say had to dig up septic tank. First time I was like 5. I was more like helping my dad and my uncle. You know what I mean? I remember being like, "Wait, we just store our shit in the backyard." That's how that worked. I remember that, and then I remember the second time I did have to help my dad and my uncle, and then the third time it was me and my dad. But yeah, what the hell? Why? It's the problem is when you notice that needs to be done, it has to be done right then.
Right.
It's not something you can be like, oh, we'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know.
Damn.
Yeah, I remember twice being like, oh fuck, we're gonna have to dig up a septic tank. What the fuck?
You jinxed it.
You silly people, not knowing the ires of having to do that.
Yeah, I was just like, no, I've never had that problem. You know, I've had a clogged toilet every now and then, but you know, nothing a little plunger wouldn't work fix.
Yeah, about every 12, 15 years, you gotta go. It's called digging up the septic tank. It's digging up the opening to the septic tank.
Oh.
You don't dig the whole thing up. But yeah. But it's still about that much dirt, about that wide, you gotta clear up.
Oh.
But figure about doing that in the pouring rain.
Right.
Just washing it back in.
And then what do you do once you dig up all the dirt and can see the top?
You suck all the shit out of it. I shit you not, a big truck with a giant vacuum comes on. They stick a hose down in it. It sucks it up. Yeah.
Why is it 10 to 12 years?
It's just how long it takes.
Oh.
If one person lived there, it would take a lot longer. But there was a time when 4 people lived there. Yeah, no, you put...
I was thinking it should be sooner. Is what I was thinking.
Septic tanks are pretty big.
Ah.
Septic tanks are... They're probably the size of our porch. And then about this tall. But hollow.
Okay.
So...
Yeah. It's about how much solid waste 4 humans make. But yeah, the septic people you call out, they'll they do a whole bunch of waste removal vacuuming stuff, so they won't dig up your tank. You got to dig up your tank, but then you'd be like, hey, I've got a tank, I need you to come out here and empty. Cool.
The look on your face.
Just stuff to remember for whenever we get our 1,000 acres in the middle of nowhere.
By the way, speaking about shoulder strap, oh shit, Shaka's in. I think we have not enough sergeant ranks in the army. There is no career growth for contract soldiers. The same Pedantapala with the rank of warrant officer, only 2. Okay, fuck, I saw it. I was going to bed. I will see you, Shaka. This one continues to be to Devlin.
Small it. I don't think that's a bullet.
What'd you say?
I said I didn't think that was a small hit.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Damn it.
Go light some potatoes.
Were you making a vodka joke? Isn't vodka made out of potatoes?
Yeah. But I mean, it's sort of a joke.
Oh.
It works for vodka too, though.
Ah.
But I promise to come back. I'm sure you will, Shaka. You have proven that to be the case. Tonight alone. But we'll see you when you get back in here. There's so many things I want to build, but I wouldn't be able to use them here.
So sorry.
I want to build another potato gun. I want to build another Tesla coil. And the graph. Because the thing is, I've known how to do this stuff since I was like a kid, and I built, you know, some versions when I was little, but now I can't be, you know, I'm not having to be like,
Hey mom,
can we go to Lowe's and buy some PVC pipe? What do you need PVC pipe for? You can blow something up. Oh, I want to make a high voltage generator. No. Not paying for that.
I don't even know what my mom would have said if I had said that. Or like a potato gun. But I'm gonna make a potato gun. She would have been like, no, we're not making a potato gun.
I was
high voltage generator. What?
I said, can I make I said, I want to go get I said, I want to make a spud gun. My dad was like, no, those are dangerous. And I was like, I said, oh no, you know, I really want to build one. He was like, I'm not letting you make anything, but you got to put hairspray in and light it off to fire it. And I was like, all right. And then, you know, left, I was like, well, air cannons are a thing. And so I just built an air cannon instead. My dad was like, I told you not to build a spud gun. I was like, you said I couldn't use explosives to propel it. You didn't say anything about high pressure chambers.
How old are you?
14 or 15.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, it'd have been somewhere around there. I was the same dealing with high voltage. I was told you can build whatever, you just can't use wall electricity. You can't use 120 at the outlet.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, okay. And so I bought a car battery and a inverter. Because the rule was you can build whatever you want, it just can't plug into the wall. And I was like, okie dokie. So
I think also a difference between you and I is I had no interest in doing anything like that.
that's true.
So not only would it have just been like, no, you're not allowed, there was no request there to do such a thing.
Gotcha, yeah.
I was one time like, hey, can I like do that thing where you turn this like salt into crystal geodes or whatever? Those get things. Can you get me one of those? And they were like, yeah, sure.
My dad was significantly more not enthusiastic but enabling of my stuff. Like
Out of curiosity for
yeah. Like you said you wondered what would happen. I remember one time I was like, I called my dad and he was
Little man back.
Like, hey, little man.
He was still working. I was like, hey, are you going by Lowe's on the way home? He was like, no, what do you need me to get you? And I said, could you get me some sidewalk cleaner? And he was like, what? And or excuse me, he said, are we gonna clean the sidewalk? And I said, no, I need some muriatic acid. And it's like, what? And I said, what for? And I said, just something I'm trying. And he was like, all right. He said, I've been needing to grab a blade for the, yeah, I'll get you some acid. How much is that gonna cost? I said, it's like $20. He was like, damn, son, all right.
Yeah, your dad's the softy.
Yeah.
He's a hard exterior, but he's a big softy.
Well, unfortunately for him, in his mind, all the encouraging curiosity experiments shit was going to end up with me like at MIT or something. Didn't quite pan out how he thought it was gonna, but Yeah, because if I was like, oh, I want a new soldering iron, he'd be like, oh, here, I'll get you one.
I'm like, can I get a telescope?
Mm-hmm.
And
I had a telescope.
the answer was no.
Oh.
No, that's expensive, and you're gonna use it like once.
Oh, I used mine all the, well, that was the difference. The problem was though, it wasn't a nice telescope. It was, I think it was like $100, something like that. It was a basic one, but you could see you could see Mars a little bit bigger. Like it wasn't crazy.
Right.
But I used it like practically every night, and then I forgot one night and it rained.
Oh.
And it was, being a cheaper telescope, it wasn't even a little bit waterproof.
It's weird. I can only see one thing. It's insane. I'm really happy I got it. When I was in recovery, the nurse said she tried to wake me up for like an hour.
That didn't show up on there. Dude, I'm glad that it all went well. I mean, we all knew it would, but
That's a good nap.
that's a good nap. I had a nap today. Involuntary nap.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we were just into also different things and stuff like that.
Oh, very much so, yeah. I remember.
Now with the telescope thing, Adam, I think I was like, I often got maybe, we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually it would leave my mind.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, no, it just never happened. Or the answer would be no, can't really get that right now. So at least my mom was honest about that. She was like, no, I can't really get that.
The nurse was hot. Should have got her number. So many nurses are. Oh my god.
Nurse kink.
A massive nurse kink. But yeah, I completely agree. I wish I had not to use, but a picture. Okay. I had a nurse one time who was, yes, hot, but I've told you about this, had the coolest scar I've ever seen in my life. It was a real life, like, video game over the eye scar like that.
Oh, okay.
Like, her eye wasn't fucked up, but yeah, it looked like she'd been in a sword fight, you know, like the classic tattoo you can always put, or not tattoo, the classic scar you can always put, like,
right,
on your face. Yeah, she had that,
like, choose as the scarring.
Yeah. I was like, when I saw it, I was like, that's cool as fuck. I remember when Astro was in there the first time he saw it, he was like, that's cool as fuck. But neither one of us ever asked, because we were like, might have been bad why she has that. Might not be a cool story.
Right.
But I was like, that's fucking sick. Yeah, even eyebrow didn't like grow just a little bit where it was. I was like, you look like, or I didn't say it, but I'm thinking like, she looks like you literally got in a fucking sword fight or something.
Hope it wasn't an accident in like the surgery room and that was like a scalpel.
Oh shit. No, she was a rehab nurse.
Oh.
She was in a wholesale.
Oh, okay. Oh, for your leg.
Yeah. I like Health South. It's a hot nurse is fawning over you every day.
Not tried it.
What?
I said not tried it.
Oh,
Ooh,
really?
some of those nurses. Whew.
I didn't think my vision would be fixed so fast. I thought I'd still be synced. I love how giddy little man is.
Yay.
Dude, I'm really happy for you. That's awesome. It is wild to go out and then come back and something's completely different.
My worldview has changed.
Worldview. That was pretty good. I finally did get some sleep last night. So you know how like I sat up for a long time. I put Orajel up on my thing and stuff with my finger, and it never would get better. It's barely. Maybe there's a difference and stuff. And finally, I actually got up, went to the bathroom, I like stuck the thing directly in the chipped tooth and squeezed it. And shot Orajel directly into the
nerve. Probably.
Yeah, and it calmed down enough to where I could finally fall asleep.
It hasn't been bothering you today?
I didn't even know my damn mouth hurt last night. It's literally zero pain at all.
I vaguely remember you asking me for the Orajel and getting it for you.
Yeah.
But I don't remember being like, take your meds. I always forget that. I'm like, did I tell you to take your medicine? Did you take your medicine?
My boss being like, yeah, that's what I figured. I didn't know the secret. Just a panic attack.
That's why I didn't fight off this customer.
Yeah, that dude was cool.
Where's your pants at least zipped?
I wasn't in there using the bathroom.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're wasting time.
Yeah.
Well, lucky.
I was fixing to. I remember. Another reason I don't think it was a very bad one was because I remember going into the seizure.
Oh.
The only other one I ever remember is the one I had on stream. Not this one, but the one with Busta. This one though, I remember heading towards the door and then being like, I feel fucking weird, and then waking up.
Well, you see, we weren't locked in the bathroom.
Yeah. It's a good thing I hadn't made it through the door. Be blocking the door.
Oh. So someone else couldn't get in.
Yeah.
Hope you didn't bust your head real hard.
Busted my knuckle real good.
No, you busted your knuckle.
Yeah.
Any other injuries otherwise?
My shoulder hurts. I think I went out of the wheelchair like that.
I didn't know if you were walking or wheeling.
No, I was in the wheelchair. I was in the wheelchair, and I remember thinking, oh my god, I feel so weird. And I was like, I'm gonna have a seizure. But, you know, obviously my voice was shot. If I was that far into it, I was like, oh my god, I feel weird. And then I wasn't in the wheelchair. Don't know what happened in that intervening time.
You disappeared. You
Yeah.
feel weird because you're something else was like, goodbye.
Yeah.
We'll just put you on pause.
Apparently I traumatized one of my coworkers.
Oh no. Today?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not really, but the apparently the guy walked into the bathroom at the same time as Van was walking past or coming out of the break room.
Mm-hmm.
And he said Van had gotten on the radio and been like, someone's screaming help from the bathroom. They told me what happened, but I was too out of it at the moment to remember exactly what they said, but I remember them saying that Van is one that called it in.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you that joke's already been made.
Really?
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh yay, we get some cookies.
Oh, they've
one?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
People have made that joke before of like, when you gonna like at least have a little seizure again? Those cookies are No, that's a running joke. I'm sure somebody's already said that. Probably not leadership, but
Well, I'm off Wednesday.
Fucking Mad Hacker comes up, sees me when I was clocking out, and goes, "Man, you're in the bathroom for a long time. I'll start to get worried." And I said, "What?" And my face is soaked. It's dripping sweat. You know what I mean? I've only been out of a seizure for like 15 minutes.
Right.
And I go, "What?" And he goes, "You're in the bathroom for a long time." And
He didn't know what had
I
happened.
go, "I just had a seizure." And he goes, "Oh my god." I go, and
Oh, because he was coming in. He didn't know it had happened.
yeah, and Keon said the same thing. I was clocking out, and he said, "Oh, what the hell, you out here?" And I said, "Well, I ain't staying after that." And he said, "What?" I said, "I just had a seizure." He was like, "Oh my god!" And I said, "Do you think is this what I just normally look like?" He's, "No, I didn't mean that, man."
I'm like, I know I look like shit right now.
like, damn.
You just trying to be nice or something?
I was worried about you. You're in the bathroom for a long time.
Oh, good morning, Lucy. Do, 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 do.
Dude, little man, you are just, oh my god, you're so right. Nurses are so fucking hot. Clover has got
What?
nothing.
What were you gonna say?
Clover's got some scrubs and some of the hottest shit of all time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my knee.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
okay.
Yes.
That was a dumb question. I'm sorry. It's obviously not okay. You're rubbing. That was like me to fucking Ezra standing there plugging in the vacuum the other day. You vacuuming? Sorry, that was a stupid question. What you doing? You fixing a vacuum? Sorry, that was.
Obviously.
I need to get all my coworkers Twitch names or gamer tags so I can reference them in stories without.
All right. Other people. Name dropping.
All right, this one continues to be to Devlin, but it is the last one, so we could use a countdown after this.
Oh yeah, I gotta pack me a new bowl. Hand me the weed. The grinder. It's empty.
I never ground anymore, so that'll actually be the first we ground tonight.
Okay. Oh shit. It did not like that. Oh.
Oh man, I am beat.
Yeah. I won't even have to fight you to go to bed tonight, will I? You ready?
Yeah.
30 minutes ago.
May I request everything right?
Yeah.
Vomited after a seizure in a long time.
Maybe it was the immediate moving around.
Yeah, maybe.
Wheelchair in, and then also
Yeah.
being in a car.
Yeah. I gave that guy a $10 tip.
Okay.
It was like, he did a really good job. Would you like to give him $5? I was like, he did a much better than good job. I will give him a lot of dollars.
How much was the trip?
13. But I was like, even if he accidentally did perfect, when we got in the car, he didn't talk to me. He didn't ask me any questions. He just let me sit there with my eyes closed. I was like, he even turned on the fucking cool air without me even asking. So I was like, I don't know if you've had experience with people post-ictal before, but oh my god, perfect job, man.
Yeah, when I called you, I was like, I'm gonna try to keep this short and simple. Do you want me to come get you? It's just like what was it? The big boss is like thought I was sounding so not nonchalant, but like
Way too calm.
way too way too calm. Like I have to keep calm or else.
We can't all be freaking out.
Right. I'm like, okay, I'll be right there.
There's some kind of problem with our emergency lights at work, and they can't figure it out. And ironically enough, this started happening today. This isn't what caused it, but now you'll just be staring at the front, just chilling at the desk, and the blindingly bright emergency light will just randomly come on.
Oh.
And so you just be like, ah.
That's rude of the light.
Yeah.
So, can I plug my phone up to charge?
Yeah. Oh, you need me to move this?
Or something?
Go. Quickly. Oh god, I'm losing it. What are you doing?
Put it down.
You can't put it down.
I saw you.
Put juice in it.
Hmm?
So put some raspberry, blueberry juice in it.
I think that stuff is on the bookshelf.
That's good vape juice. I get a hell of a lot more paper from that thing than Nico. No offense, Nico. What are we gonna name that one? You have to see it first.
It was that iridescent
Yes.
thing you
Yes.
showed me. I don't know. Yeah, I think we're gonna see it first.
Okay. I thought that was a wonderful color for its intended purpose.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When should we get the Kia?
And presumably tomorrow sometime. Maybe after you get home from work. Does that sound good?
Yeah. I got the oven preheating right now.
Oh, really?
Taking a break or?
No. Oh man, I guess, yeah. But I don't know, I was just kind of snapping when I felt like it.
Okay, that's fair.
Also, my head hurts.
Nuh-uh. Do you want like soft rub or dig into your rub?
I don't know.
Let's see.
Yeah. That's okay.
I'm sore, but I could also be too sore.
Right.
Yeah. Isn't it nice you have your own little personal masseuse?
It is. You're perfect.
Thanks. Be my alternative career, I guess.
What?
Be an alternative career, but
Oh.
no thanks. My chances of arthritis are pretty high anyway. I don't need to increase it by for 8 hours a day digging into people's backs or legs or whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll have Wednesday off together.
Yay, that's awesome.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Anybody is out there. Second countdown a second countdown is in order.
Be an enabler today. Whoa. Yeah. Would you like some ibuprofen?
Yeah.
2
Yeah.
or 3?
Yeah. She got a big butt, yo. I'm gonna tell you right now, she's fixing to go in. It's like it goes like this, and then it like comes out. I'm like, it's awesome. Clover is so fucking hot.
Ow, shit. Better 200 milligrams. 3. No.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, says hated locks.
What's up, dude? How's it going with you tonight? How's y'all today? We're doing good. Sorry we missed you the other night. He had said hey the other night, but
Oh shit.
Kick wasn't refreshed.
Oh no.
Yeah, so sorry about that, but I'm glad you saw it. Glad Clover saw it tonight.
My day's been iffy, but it's going good now.
Start a timer for 28 minutes. Yeah, I fell asleep like 20 minutes after that. He said.
Oh.
Oh, rock on. Sleep's good.
Very much like the, I'm thinking of the, why would my brain ruin my day? Like,
Right.
what the fuck, brain? Whose side are you even on?
Right.
Was so tired since I was catching up on sleep. Oh, yeah.
I was partying for 2 weeks.
Dude. Partying for 2 weeks? Hell yeah. What you been doing? How you been partying?
When did you go to Coachella?
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
Oh, Ibiza.
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 Where's Ibiza?
That sounds much cooler than
Coachella.
Coachella.
Yeah, it does.
It's a whole. Isn't that a whole country?
I would assume.
Yeah. Or is Ibiza a city?
I think Ibiza is a country.
Forgive our ignorance.
Yeah. But when I came back to Scotland, I wanted to get some juice. What is juice? That sounds... And they had none. Oh, literal juice. I thought juice was a drug. You were like, you've been partying, you wanted to get some juice.
Like it was just like a fake name
Yeah.
for a drug. Get that juice. Pop soda. I dreamt I drank a Coke the other day. What?
Yeah, I was like, damn, that's good.
That's why you had a seizure. You had caffeine in your dreams.
Yeah, exactly. That's because most shops are being cyber attacked. In Scotland, what? Why?
So they're not getting their juice?
I don't know.
Maybe their orders aren't going out?
I'm looking over here. This is my kick monitor, by the way. I think I officially need to be like, if I feel weird, I need to say, I need to go home or I'm not coming to work. Because I should have listened this morning. I literally had that same feeling. They aren't getting most of anything. Oh. Shutting the whole damn shop down. My girl had none of her chocolates, and only one shop in Scotland I knew of didn't have them. Oh no! You can't deny a girl their chocolates, except for Clover, who didn't ask for them in the first place. She's one of those weird people who don't like chocolate.
Very specific about chocolate.
Yeah.
I'll try certain things though, like those
Hated-
truffles from that shop in North Carolina.
Yeah.
They were chocolate.
Hated Locks is a good boyfriend. She got him.
Yeah.
Those truffles from that shop were so fucking good, especially that jalapeno one.
Really?
It wasn't jalapeno, it was just spicy.
Oh.
No, which is, I'm saying that's good.
Oh, okay. Were you afraid there was gonna be a jalapeno inside of it?
No.
Oh.
I love spicy chocolate.
Oh, okay.
But jalapeno and chocolate, the only reason I liked it in Frosties was because it made the Frosty hot. The jalapeno itself was that, and chocolate I'm not the biggest fan of. So the fact that it was just spicy chocolate, I was like, holy shit, this thing's good. And it wasn't like overwhelmingly spicy either. It was like, oh, there's just a bit of a tingle. You know what I mean?
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was really good. It was enough of a tingle where you wouldn't have liked it, but
Yeah. They had so many things I wanted to try.
oh, I could hurt myself at that place.
I bet. Hurt the wallet. Each of those truffles were like $3, and I got 2 for me, for you, 2 for grandma, 2 for mom.
She got them after 2.5 hours. She eats about 1 to 3 packs a day, so I had to get them. Damn, she tears those things up. I see Hated Locks as a man of culture as well. Enjoying the BBWs.
Thanks to my cousin and father, she's happy.
She is happy. Well, hell yeah.
Family to the rescue. I could kill some iced coffees now
Yeah, she'll throw down on those.
with some cream and sugar. I don't do the chocolate, but
If she don't get them, I would want to go back to the beast.
did you get her any chocolate from Ibiza? Ibizian chocolate. Hell no.
No.
Maybe it's not good there. In about 18 minutes. Or comes out the oven. But it's got time to cool and stuff like that. We.
But she has to last. She has enough up to last a couple months. Oh, gotcha. Y'all, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call a stream. It is starting to get taxing. Like I said, I had a seizure earlier. I just kind of want to stop thinking. So I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm off, so I should be chilling a lot. We'll see, depending on if my brain feels like thinking. If it does, I will see y'all then. Bye for now.